What starts as a simple encounter over a shopping cart quickly spirals into a chaotic confrontation filled with bizarre claims, defiance, and a dramatic arrest. In this video, Cocoa Beach police confront a man pushing a stolen shopping cart who claims to own Publix, declares himself a Navy SEAL, and refuses to comply with lawful orders. What followed included physical resistance, verbal threats, and claims of identity theft, all captured on body-worn camera. This is the real story, told from the officer's perspective.
Cocoa Beach Police Department?
I've seen you many times.
Yeah.
Officers observed the suspect pushing a Publix shopping cart along the street.
I noticed you're out with a Publix shopping cart right now, pushing it around.
I own Publix.
You own Publix?
I do. John Carney, you can call him and ask.
Oh, okay.
I own most of Cocoa Beach.
Officers requested the suspect to present identification.
Let me see your driver's license, please.
I don't have to show you anything. Talk to you assholes. Is this on?
It is.
Great. Yeah, I've talked to you assholes.
He falsely identified himself as a law enforcement officer and made threatening statements.
I'm a cop.
Okay.
Private citizen.
Okay.
Understand? So shut up while I'm talking.
You don't gotta say shut up, right? I'm having a professional adult conversation.
He threatened to make a citizen's arrest against officers for alleged harassment.
Make a citizen's arrest right now if you harass.
Huh?
Now, I've told you once before, actually many times. Tell me what to do.
Step over here.
No.
All right.
Now listen.
The suspect alleged his identification had been stolen by a parking enforcement agent in Miami.
My ID and everything I own is in Miami. Stolen by a meter
I
maid.
apologize. First North.
Stolen by a meter maid and a tow company called Beach Tow. Now they have my driver's license, my social security card, my birth certificate,
Okay.
everything else that I own. But I'm able to trade psychically. So I own everything here. So if you guys want to haul me in for questioning about my cart that I've already talked about many times, it's a beach cart.
Okay.
You can approach Publix if they decide they want to press charges against me for owning Publix and having my own beach cart.
Okay.
Let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to
When informed he couldn't leave, the suspect challenged officers' authority.
Okay.
walk away right now.
Are you not allowed to walk
What are
away?
you going to do about it?
You're not allowed to walk
What are
away.
you going to do about it? You going to tase somebody?
Get down on the ground right now.
Officers issued multiple lawful commands for the suspect to comply and get on the ground.
Get down on your knees right now.
Absolutely not.
Get down on your knees like I've asked you to do.
You have no probable cause.
I tried to do this the easy way. We'll do it the hard way. All right? Now get down on the ground.
I'm not getting
All
on the
right,
ground.
you are getting
Don't
down
touch
on the
As officers attempted to detain him, the suspect resisted physically and accused them of assault.
ground.
Don't touch me. You're assaulting me.
All right, down.
You're under arrest. No probable cause to arrest me. You have no right to put handcuffs on me.
I sure do.
You don't have to put your gloves on. What are you going to do?
The suspect responded to a standard search procedure with vulgar and threatening language.
Check. You're going to shove your hands up my ass. What's the gloves for, motherfucker?
All right, sir.
You're right here. Your life's
Sir.
over with. Touch me.
Sir, I am Officer
sir,
Stanley, Cocoa Beach Police Department.
Who you are.
I stopped out with you.
The officer noted he had reasonable suspicion the cart was unlawfully possessed per Florida statute.
Because I had reasonable suspicion that you
have
were in
nothing.
possession of a
You have
stolen
absolutely
shopping
nothing.
cart.
You have absolutely
That
nothing.
is a legal Florida state statute.
The suspect again falsely claimed to own the store and accused officers of arresting its owner.
Stopped out
I'm
with
at
you.
Publix every morning. I own Publix.
I recognize the guy.
You're
that
trying
you
to arrest the owner.
spontaneously uttered. So I am now telling you I want your ID.
Spontaneously uttered.
A spontaneous utterance is an exception to the hearsay rule of evidence. They are statements spontaneously made relating to a suspect's guilt, and under the rules of evidence, they tend to be easily admitted in court.
You are going to tell me what your ID is, or we're going to have additional charges for resisting and failure to ID. Are you going to give me your ID, sir? Let's take him back to the PD and see about getting...
Officers plan to conduct a search upon reaching the patrol vehicle.
We'll search him when we get to my car. He may have his wallet. If not, we'll get rapid ID intel. Let's take him to the car. We'll search him there. I tried to do this the easy way, sir, but you decided to do it the hard way.
God, you watch too much movies, motherfucker.
Well, that's the first thing you've said that is correct.
Hey, my cart and all my personal belongings are right over there. I want my stuff.
Well, first of all, we're going to get your stuff. Second of all, I'm going to return the shopping cart back to Publix. So it's going to happen.
I want all my stuff.
We're
right
not worried
now.
about that.
Don't touch me.
The suspect objected to being physically handled, to which the officer firmly stated that physical contact was necessary for the detainment procedure.
I am going to touch you, and you are going to let me touch you.
Get your hands off me right the fuck now. I told you, get your fucking hands off me.
You can keep
Piece of shit.
You can do this the easy way.
You're breaking my f***ing rights. I'm a private citizen. I'm a Navy SEAL. You're f***ed.
I thought you were a Navy SEAL.
Sir, I'm trying to be nice.
You!
I'm not going to say another word to you. Let me switch sides real quick. We'll get all this jewelry off when we get...
You!
Easy, man.
Do
Calm
not
down.
turn toward...
You touch me,
in
motherfucker!
a manner.
You!
No, hey, calm down.
You!
Why are you
Get the f*** off me, f***!
The only one screaming.
What are you,
man.
f***ing gay? F***
screaming?
you, motherfucker! You!
Hey, easy, man. Easy.
You!
Down. Relax.
Motherfucker!
Relax.
Get your hands off me,
All right, spread your feet for me, sir. Get a wallet on him.
Get your hand off my balls, bitch!
All right, in the car we go. He's walking, he's rolling down. He's got a clear Publix shopping cart.
Oh.
So,
How you doing so far?
you know Carlo, he's one of our ride-alongs.
Hey.
He's he's going to the academy next week. So I wanted to identify the guy. I know we've been having some calls with him and some other things. I wanted to see about getting Publix.
The suspect displayed signs of aggression, including advancing toward officers with clenched fists.
Cart back, but he decided to take it another way. He darn near committed assault. He stepped towards me.
He did commit. So I saw it from over here.
Oh, you did see him step up and...
That's why I turned
Officers believe the suspect was attempting to provoke use of force.
my light.
Now, he did this when I pulled my taser, because I taser displayed first to make sure, you know, mainly for Carlo's safety, since Carlo, you know, trying to not get Carlo to have to jump in, you know. Yeah, I think he stepped
Despite drawing his taser as a precaution, the officer ultimately chose not to deploy it.
towards me.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you be willing to give me an affidavit? I know that's not what you thought you would do today.
You asked me to.
I wanted you just because you're my liability, yeah.
Hey, car.
You!
Well, really, I just wanted to identify the guy, but he's obviously a little signal 20, which is probably not his fault, but, you know, I don't know.
The officer informed the suspect that body-worn camera footage would be reviewed before determining whether to proceed with an assault charge.
Now, I'm gonna go review my body camera before I charge him with the assault, but I definitely, you know, but I know based on his what he just said and what you saw, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I turned my lights on.
Yeah. Well, he did that because he wanted me to tase him.
Right.
Which is totally the circumstances. Nah, I didn't think I needed to, so I put it away. You know, I just thought it would have been a little excessive. But because I had my ride along, I felt a need to protect and make sure his safety, if anything else, you know.
He definitely has a thing for tools and knives.
We're on the other side of the building watching traffic enforcement. I see the gentleman come by. So he comes by with the shopping cart, and we've been getting some calls over the last few weeks about people yelling and impeding traffic. And more than anything, I just want to identify him. I have reasonable suspicions he's in possession. I saw him with the shopping cart. He left the shopping cart to come to the beach.
And it's clearly...
I confirmed I had the green, but then I confirmed the logo before I made contact with him. I actually made a consensual encounter at first, but then asked for his ID. He actually stepped toward me like he was going to do something, and that's when I asked Carlo to stand back about 20 feet. And being that I had a ride along, I went taser display.
Balled up fist and everything?
He had balled up fist, took a step towards me. I went taser display, but then I was only, I was this close to him about me to Carlo.
Despite drawing his taser as a precaution, the officer ultimately chose not to deploy it.
I thought a taser would be excessive, so I put it back in. But after I went taser on, he took another step towards me. I grabbed him, and then there was no resisting after that.
I saw when he went like this because I was over here.
All right. He has no injuries. Like I said, it was just display.
How you doing, partner?
Supervising officer arrived to assess the suspect's condition and offer medical assistance.
My name is Sergeant Cooper. I'm the shift supervisor. Are you okay? Do you need any medical attention? Are you going to answer any questions? I just want to make sure that you're all right. Okay. I believe the taking of a shopping cart is...
Officers clarified that unlawful possession of a retail cart qualifies as a misdemeanor under state law.
a felony.
I'll have to look. I know it's at least a misdemeanor.
No, I think what they...
Oh, it's possession of it is the misdemeanor. If I had probable cause that he took it, it would be a felony. You're right.
I'll look it up.
Go ahead. I appreciate it, boss.
Fire. God.
The suspect continued to make hostile threats toward law enforcement.
Damn you. Bear false witness against Jesus, you know what comes after. So, as long as you understand that, I don't have a problem with it.
Just trying to do my job, man. You won't tell me who you are, so I'm just having to look
You're a
at the guy.
fucking idiot. You shouldn't have this job. I'll make sure you lose it. I'll do everything for the rest of my life to make sure you lose every single thing you have. You have my worth. You have my worth on that.
This suspect was charged with simple assault, resisting, and possession of stolen property. The officer still has his job and hasn't lost even one single thing since the incident. He is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.